Hi, my name is Joanna, and this is Broadcasting Sunny. Today, I am going over the UCam filtering software published by Cyberlink. This UCam I got because, I'm getting older, more wrinkles, more age spots, yada, yada, yada. Unfortunately, the aging is not accepted very well in our society. So I went out and looked for a the software filtering system. UCam has a phenomenal one. I was thinking, Snapchat. I said UCam. Snapchat has a wonderful one. And I thought, well, Snapchat has one. It's fantastic. There's got to be something out there. Couldn't find anything. I found UCam and one other one. The other one was terrible. I forget the name of it. And then UCam. Otherwise, people don't typically use filtering systems. And if you're watching this, please come up with some. If you're watching this and you can create a filtering system that is mainly to smooth out the skin and put that blur feature on, particularly like Snapchat, I would appreciate it. And I don't think I'm the only one. I'm using this on a PC. I did not look to see if there's any for the phone. There might be. Not that I'm aware of, though. I did not use Snapchat because I know you can download from Snapchat. However, I was concerned about copyright issues as well as the quality going from a phone to a PC. By the way, this is being recorded through another software called ClipChamp, and I'm guessing my voice is off. I'm going to try and fix it in the editing process. It's my first time using ClipChamp, so I apologize. And yeah, the end. All right. Now I am going to show you UCam. This is UCam 9 this year, 2023. I believe they came out with a UCam 10. As far as I can tell, because I used it a little bit, I don't see a huge difference. They give you a trial one that you can use. It has a watercolor mark, but I couldn't see a difference. Okay, so here we go. So this is the UCam dashboard when you first come in. They have these screens, which is kind of neat. I never use them. If I'm going to use something like this, it's going to, I'll probably do it through After Effects or Premiere Pro. I put it in after the fact than before, but I'm quite versed in After Effects and Premiere Pro. So if you're not, this might be something fun to put in to use for your software. There is a little circle here that you can undo everything. You can also put in frames, different frames. Again, this is, I think, better to do it in the editing phase because you have more control over it. Because once you film it with this, you can't take that off. And if you decide you didn't like it, well, you either have to re-record or you're out of luck. Okay. Next. So these emotions, I don't typically use again. The only time I usually use it is if there happens to be a kid on a Zoom call, because yes, I use UCam on Zoom. Yeah, I think the camera is particularly devastating on the face than in face-to-face in real life. So I think that's one of the reasons why having a filter is important because the cameras are pretty brutal. When they always say, oh, look, high definition, we want high definition. I'm like, no, I don't need to see the pores of the actors, the celebrities. No, thank you. So here's different hats you can wear. So I guess that's a mouth. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. I like that one. So yeah, and this I don't typically use. I do use, however, the makeup. Oh, I forgot to take that off. Again, here's the circle. Clears everything off. You could, if you have like 10 things on, it clears it all off. So I have one that I created. You can create it with this little plus. And it's just a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of blush, a lot of foundation, and no eyeliner because there's issues with the eyeliner, and no eyeshadow. So I have it on low because when you put it all the way up, you can see there's kind of a not realistic look to it. Now, this might be nice if you're doing something that's kind of sci-fi or fantasy, but if you're using the record for, a normal recording, I wouldn't do it. The blush, too, tends to, doesn't look too bad, but the blush does tend to, because I'm getting paler as I get older. The eyeliner I don't use because I did not like the eyeliner here. So it looks fine. Let me put it all the way up so you can see it. Up at it's the top eyeliner. But see, it doesn't, when you blink or you close your eye, it doesn't know what to do. And it's clear to whoever's watching, or if you're videotaping, that it's computerized on and not. If you're going to stay with your eyes open the whole time, sure. When you blink, you could see it. I wonder if it's still bad. See, maybe it's not as, oh no, you can still see it when you're blinking. Yeah, so I don't typically use the eyeliner. The patterns is how you want the eyeliner to look. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Eyeshadow, I just think it makes the eye look weird. Is this all the way up? It is halfway up. This is all the way up. Again, this might be nice if you're doing something like fantasy, or I guess lightly it doesn't look too bad now, because look at this eye. That's creepy. Yeah. No, I don't really like it, even though I think the shadowing is really dark in here than I think I look. But anyways, there was a very light color. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll keep that. The foundation, I put all the way up because I have age spots and it clears that up. There's not a huge difference between having it or not, and I'll show you where there's a skin smoothing that they do that really makes a difference. I am very pale, so I do, in that sense, like putting some color on my face. So it gives it a warmer look. Eyelashes has the same problem as the eyeliner. So when you blink, it doesn't keep up. Blink too fast, I guess. Okay, so there's the makeup. And the reason I like this is I can't tell you how many times I used to record something and then think, oh, let me re-record that section. And then can't because, I mean, I can, but then you got to put on all the makeup and set the lighting properly and everything. And this way, The makeup is pretty consistently the same. I do have mainly concealer on right now because I have very dark circles under my eyes. Yes, I love aging. But there's good points. The face stuff is not fun. But anyway, so that's there. I also have two. So when I look into the light, you could see it. I have two very, and that I do have deep lines there. But damn, that when you hit the lighting in such a way, it's deeper than I think it should be. But yeah, I think the foundation takes care of that as well as the lighting. Okay. So the other important thing I do, so I can save this here as my own thing. I'm not going to do that. The only one I have is minimalist. Oh, so here's some of the other ones. And I think some of the other ones is a little bit ridiculous. At least it doesn't look good on me. Oh my God. What the hell? I hear my phone ringing. I'm ignoring it. Okay. Minimalist. So next up, this is the other part that I use a lot. And the big thing that keeps my skin looking as lovely as it does is the skin smoother. First, this is what it looks like when I just turn it down at the very least. That doesn't look too bad. And I take it off. And frankly, that doesn't look too bad. It's probably because the sun is hitting just perfectly. Yeah. If I record on certain times during the day, the light is like coming in from the window is like perfect. Anyway, there's the skin smoother. Auto lighting makes a huge difference, as you can see. The True Theater I like. I think it makes a big. See, the colors are duller, and then when you put the True Light, there's a bit of a brightness to the color. You can sharpen it. Sometimes it works out okay. Sometimes I think it's too sharp. So I like it down. Noise reduction gives it kind of that blur feel that, yeah. I like the blurred, so. Like it's slightly blurred. It gets rid of, I heard someone call it the 11s. I think that's a dumb name, but it's a good way to describe it, I guess. Auto lighting, I just let it see. Here's extreme levels. Here's in between. That's not too bad, but I just let it because I am filming next to a window oftentimes, and I just let it decide what it needs. The advanced, so the brightness and the contrast, again, I just don't touch any of that. You have the white balance. When you put the white balance on, it gives it a cooler look, at least the way from what I have it set. This one actually looks kind of nice, but I like it a little bit warmer colors, so I take it off. Camera control, mainly zoom. And then focus, you can autofocus. But the problem with the autofocus, see, did you see it go in and out? It does that a lot when you're recording. And at first it was like, okay, 1 or 2 times it's fine. I think people can handle it. And there it goes again. And I only slightly moved. But it does it a lot. So I take the focus off. Exposure, again, I let it decide because of the light. This low light composition is quite nice. Right now I'm not in low light, but at night when I use it, makes a huge difference. So I recommend having that clicked. As you can see, there's no change now because there's plenty of light coming in. So I have used it at night. Okay. And that's it for the advanced. Those are the 2 main things I use, is this video advance. And if I didn't show, the video advance is this smiley face here. And that's what comes up. That and the makeup is the main things I use in UCam. When I save it, it comes down here. And you can there's no editing in here. You do have to right click it and you can delete it. You can open it up to the folder in which it is stored in, and then you can transfer it over to the folder you want it in. It is it will not open or move or anything until you close out UCam. So open up the locate the file on disk, go there, and then close out UCam, and then you can move it. It's mildly irritating, but I understand why they do it. I can double click this, and this is part of. I can't find. That's it. So that's part of the video, by the way, of me no makeup, and then no makeup with filter, and then me with makeup, and then me with makeup and filter. Yes, the me with makeup and filter is the best one, I think, but you can decide. Those are the main things. Let me see. Did I go over these effects again? I think these. That's nice of you. A lot of these effects I would put in while I was in editing software. As you can see, I showed. See, this is a premium. I guess I don't have to pay for it, but you can clunk them all out, or you can click on it and just take one out. Some of the filtering, these filters are just, I don't understand why. I mean, I guess you can use it once or twice, but I don't see the point of those filters. Not for what I do. Here's some distortions. What? The benefits. The benefits of these things is I do know if you can record of what you want in the beginning, it's less editing and less work you have to do after the recording. And I get that. I just like to do it afterwards because I have more control. I showed you that, right? Where I can talk and blink. The little piggy I like. See, I'm going to blink now. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what AR is. I got to be frank. I never used it before. As I understand it, I'm not sure. Check into this. But as I understand it, you can create, you can create your own person. Oh dear. What if I wanted a girl? This is I guess they all look kind of the same. I don't know. Anyway, so you can make your own avatar. The end. Do you want to save changes? No. All right. And then you can draw. And if you don't want to do a complete thing, you can just erase part. And then there's some neat stamps. You can change colors and clear that out. If you wanted to get rid of one stamp, the only way I'm aware of is eraser. You can put the eraser up all the way, or just redo what you just did. It's either eraser or clear out. And I think that's the main parts. Okay, settings, you know how settings work and such. You can do a picture or video. Have I used a picture? Probably once or twice. I haven't used any of this before. face login. I think that's creepy. Yeah. So that is UCam 9. And if you have any questions, ask below. Unfortunately, I do believe that we do need more filtering systems as more creators come out there and as they age. And aging is not really something that's accepted in the performing arts, at least not video performing arts. That's about it. If you like this channel, please like, share, subscribe. And if you're looking for a special effects person, let me know. I work with After Effects. I should put some in. Nah, this is just a review. Okay, thank you.